President Biden's decisions are sparking claims of recklessness, impeachment talks, and even fears of a nuclear showdown. It's really happening. What's driving this chaos, and are we really on the brink of World War III? Is Biden actually pushing the world to the brink of nuclear war? Now, shocking allegations are emerging about the regime's controversial decisions in Ukraine that could dramatically alter global geopolitics. Congressional representatives are now challenging Biden's actions, raising serious questions about international strategy and potential constitutional violations. Why is the Biden administration doing this in the twilight of its term? Well, stick around as we unpack this escalating mess and what it means for America. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and smack that like button because it helps us with the algorithm so we can get our message out to more people. Hey, we got a live stream we're doing tomorrow night, Friday night at 6 o'clock Eastern. We read some interesting news stories of the week, tweak them with a bit of humor, a dash of sarcasm, and a whole lot of conservative common sense. Please join us. Check it out. You should have a good time. Guys, this is not looking good. The world might be closer to a nuclear showdown than anyone wants to admit. And the crazy part is that it might all come down to one man's decisions. President Joe Biden. Dementia Joe. Now let me break this down for you. Congressman Keith Self from Texas, a true patriot, is leading a charge that could potentially reshape American politics. He's not just asking questions, he's demanding answers about Biden's potentially reckless military authorizations in Ukraine. The accusations aren't just political mudslinging, guys. We're talking about a potential escalation towards a global conflict that could make the Cuban Missile Crisis look like a mild disagreement. Biden's term is closing with more than just whispers of controversy. His administration's recent actions have people asking, are we inching toward World War III? And let's be honest, the headlines aren't getting any brighter. NATO and Ukraine, armed with U.S.-provided long-range missiles, are launching strikes on Russian facilities. I mean, sure, it sounds strategic until you consider the nuclear warnings that are coming out of Moscow. Something big is brewing, and the mainstream media doesn't want you or me to know about it. Now, Congressman Self dropped a bombshell quote that should send chills down every American spine. He said, quote, "We don't know what the president authorized. We don't know if he put any parameters on it. We don't know if he put any exceptions on it." In other words, the administration has been keeping Congress in the dark. Now, last I remember reading the Constitution, it is Congress that declares war and the commander-in-chief carries out what Congress tells him to do. Are you sick of the nonsense where a president tells the Congress what he's doing instead of the other way around? And now we have a president who refuses to let Congress in on what the hell he's doing when putting the entire world into a potential nuclear disaster. That begs the question, what happens when a president lets loose military authorizations with zero transparency? We're about to find out. Biden might be playing geopolitical roulette with American lives, and Congress is finally calling him out. Self is drafting impeachment articles under the 25th Amendment demanding clarity on Biden's authorizations. Is this a case of dangerous incompetence or something far worse? Remember, Joe Biden couldn't handle a simple withdrawal plan from Afghanistan. And now he has Ukraine using long-range U.S.-provided missiles targeting Russian facilities, a move reportedly greenlit by the Biden administration. And NATO's involvement? Unprecedented. The risks, they are astronomical. Why is NATO involved? Guys, remember, Ukraine is not a member of NATO. They're not even an ally to the United States. So then why are we going through all of this? Biden has gotten America into supplying long-range missiles that are being fired by Ukraine into Russian territories. And Putin is declaring he will nuke any country that does that and the countries that supply the weapons. I mean, if that doesn't scare the living hell out of you, I don't know what will. Now, President-elect Donald Trump is already positioning himself as the peace candidate, calling for an immediate end to hostilities. Meanwhile, some people have already begun to speculate that Biden might be deliberately creating this mess to complicate Trump's agenda when he returns to office. And don't put that past the current regime at all. Remember, they were the ones who used lawfare against Trump to interfere in the election. They will do anything to stop the man, including getting us involved in a nuclear war with Russia. This is total madness. Now, European countries are preparing for the potential fallout. France and the UK, they're ready to supply even more advanced weaponry to Ukraine. This is crazy. It's like they're playing high-stakes games of global chess, and we're all just a bunch of frickin' pawns. So the question is, why now? What's the real motive behind this push? Is Biden intentionally stirring the pot to hand off an international disaster to Trump? Because that would be peak Biden strategy, dumping a mess he created and blaming someone else to get them to clean it up. And let's not forget the public fallout, guys. Liberals are already taking drastic measures, stockpiling supplies, boycotting the economy, and basically prepping for the apocalypse. Folks, the division in this country is a canyon, and Biden isn't bridging it. He's making it wider. This isn't just another news story. This is about the potential trajectory of global peace, about constitutional boundaries, about holding our leaders accountable. The stakes couldn't be higher. Biden's decisions are shaping up to be some of the most consequential and controversial of his presidency. And it's at the end. Is this incompetence, recklessness, or, I don't know, a calculated risk? Whatever it is, it's America that's left holding the bag. All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with the latest chaos in Washington and beyond. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
Too many secrets, too many closed doors. We're sick to cover-ups. We're sick of the cover-ups. Want the truth and nothing more. Who fails spend a dead. The jig is up. No more drinking the Kool-Aid from their poison cup. We want transparency. We want it now. No more excuses. It's